Should be live. Okay. Really quick before I do anything. I get a drink. All right. Should be a little ready to go. I'll wait for people to pile in. Kind of started this up a little early. 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to start in a second here. I just had to get some stuff sorted, you know. Live scene. Hey, there we go. Sorry about that. Took me a minute there. Now we're just waiting. Stream is experiencing issues. What? Oh, okay. Thank you, Streamlabs. All right. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing today? First stream of a new year. Been a while. Kind of wanted to take a little time off last month, so I didn't really stream too much. But I'm going to be back at it again this year. I signed up for this shit show, Discovery Plus. I'm doing pretty good. A little tired. Went to work, came home, took a little nap. Oh, I've screwed up the chat thing there. Hang on. I know what I did. There we go. Okay. Just letting some more people pile in, because I kind of said a couple minutes from now, so. I signed up for this. Discovery Plus. Sad thing is I might keep it, because they have every season of How It's Made. And I fucking love that show, so it's like, do I really want a service for one show? Hang on here. Let me. Also, yeah, it's hard to find. I had to put this on my little list thing here, because it doesn't show up on a normal thing. Like, let me see if I can also adjust this so I can see the chat a little better. There we go. So yeah, like, I was over here, so I was like, you know, well, hang on. I was over here with Discovery Plus Originals, because it's like, oh, okay, that's probably where it'll be. It isn't, like, nothing here. Nothing there, and that's where this kind of stops. So if you didn't know it was on here, you wouldn't know. You would not know that this was released yet, because they didn't advertise it. But yeah, I've watched the trailer. It's certainly a thing. It's certainly something. Before we start, I'm gonna let a couple more people pile in. But yeah, like, they have all these shows on here, but I'm surprised they're shows. Like, I've never heard of Celebrity IOU. I know Dr. Pimple Popper, but that doesn't. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. There's a ton of where's it at here? Oh yeah, I've scrolled all the way over. There's a ton of TLC shows on here. And it's like, why would I watch most of this? This looks awful. You know? It's like, I just don't want to watch some of these fucking shows because they look so trashy. But we're gonna switch to the Onision thing in a minute. It's like I know people really love like the 600-pound life and the hoarders and all that shit. I might watch the hoarders thing eventually. But like, Long Island Media, that chick's a fucking hoax. That chick is a hoax. I don't get it. I do not get it. Alright. We're gonna start the show up. Gonna roll over here. And I'm gonna be pausing multiple times. This isn't just gonna be like a straight watch of the episode. I'm gonna talk about it and criticize it, critique it, etc. Because I'm sure this is kind of a legal gray area. So I'm gonna at least, you know, give it some time and shit. Yeah, any medium is basically a hoaxster, huckster. Damn shame. Alright, we're gonna pull this up. We're gonna pause in a second. Yeah, okay, so in some places I've seen the episodes titled like I'm a banana, and then on here it says banana power. Bad title, either way. I wouldn't lead off with the I'm a banana fucking thing, but the only reason I'm kind of like, I should be okay is because, like, one of the guys I watch every once in a while on here, Merca, who was one of the PK hosts, he streams, like, all the TLC shows and shit. So I'm kind of hoping I can get away with it. Also, I'm skipping frames. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. I know what's wrong. I'm a fucking idiot. I left Vegas up. Yeah, crashed Vegas. I was wondering why am I having issues? It's Sony Vegas. Here we go. Let's start this off. Dramatizations and exchanges which have been recreated based on true events. Some of Greg Onision Jackson's were created with satirical intent. Okay, yeah. Unpause it. Intended for mature audiences, it contains explicit language, adult themes, disturbing images that are sexual and violent in nature. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. September. I don't even know what he uploaded September. I haven't fucking watched it. I've been out of a loop of Onision. What?
I hear they're trying to make a documentary. You know, milk this for all it's worth, right? It's an investigation show. Okay, y'all haven't reached out to talk to me, but I'm happy to talk. I'm happy to tell you exactly what I've said over and over and over again. You want to know why? Because it's true. If I did do these things, why am I still on social media? Maybe you should just finally accept that this guy who calls himself one of the most honest YouTubers...
There's a whole bunch of PS2 games in the background there. Like right there. Sorry.
Might have been honest the whole time. Oh!
God, why is he just sucking up obnoxious faces? He does something funny. It must eat in his fucking craw that he can't get ad revenue from this. He can't fucking claim it. That must really get in his fucking mouth there.
What you're about to watch is, in fact, a rape enablist.
The young women that he's victimized and manipulated and really abused emotionally, he doesn't see them as victims.
I genuinely don't know why YouTube still allows him on the platform.
He is a serial abuser, a sexual predator.
VHS
He's a monster.
It makes it almost a thriller to find out whether or not he's going to ever be
sounded like Edwin. I was like,
he needs to be taken off of YouTube. He needs to be put in jail.
Really? Okay, Shiloh.
I remember one morning when I woke up and saw like over 2,000 emails that were just like, you should kill yourself. People insulting my body. You should die in a hole. So many terrible, fucked up things. This could get so bad. This could get so bad.
Okay.
My name is Shiloh.
Oh.
I started my career when I was about 13 years old.
It's weird to think she was famous before that stuff, then...
Opened for Lady Gaga. I remember Justin Bieber opened for me. And that's when he was really young. It was fun times.
The sound alert thing might not be working correctly. Might need to fuck with it a little more. I probably wouldn't redeem any sound alerts. I fucked it up somewhere. I can fix it in a bit.
Howdy doody, everyone. A few people have requested that I show you how to put on Emo Charlie's makeup. So I'm gonna do just that. Now I'm Charlie.
I genuinely don't remember what the first video I ever saw of him was. I just remember his hair.
I hate his content.
And I remember him bouncing around and being silly. A lot of the times when I was watching his videos, I felt like I was talking to him myself.
Yeah.
It really felt like a personal
Shane Dawson
conversation.
stuff was
it felt like
kind of
he
popular for a bit
got
there.
what I was going through and had all the answers for me,
Fuck, I dropped the
too.
cap. Oh well.
No lies or corrupt persuasion can change who you are. They can't change who you wish to be.
Shortly after that, I saw his I Am a Banana video.
I'm a banana, I'm a banana, uh-oh, banana, uh-oh, banana.
I mean, as a 16-year-old, I was like, oh, that's cool, he's cool.
In response to
fucking video, I hate that video.
I remember I reached out to him quite quickly. He was easy to email. He always put his information right there under every video.
Found out that my first subscriber was Onision, which is...
He got back to me right away within 24 hours.
Oh.
I can record for you.
His email said, you know, there's 7 billion people in the world. You never know how you're gonna love somebody in the future. I felt comforted. I felt like I had a friend.
I love you.
Man, this is fucking tiny.
I was 17 by the time he said that he loved me and he was getting a divorce. He was 25.
Yeah. 17, 25.
We were on opposite sides of the country at this time. And so we were trying to figure out how to meet. And his main concern was that we weren't going to be able to have sex in the state I was in. So he checked the laws.
So that's the story, guys. That's what happened.
Yeah, you should.
She found me.
I love you.
You should never.
I love you. The reality.
You should never need to check the laws if you can fuck someone. You should never need to check the goddamn laws to go fuck somebody. Ever.
The reality is I've just never been loved this much in my entire life. And I feel like before I met her, I had no idea what loving someone was truly about.
Looking back on it all now, I was a baby, I was a kid, I was naive, I had no idea what I was getting into.
This is our fort.
But I'll do everything in my power to make sure that this doesn't happen to somebody else.
Jesus, I'm just...
The end.
The end.
The 2000s were incredibly cringe. Looking back on it now. Ah, Washington! Hey!
Why do you think people sensationalize your life?
It sells. It's just like tabloids, you know? Tabloids sell.
Any of those criticisms are valid?
Yes, some of them are.
I first learned about Onision when I was just scrolling through YouTube and got recommended a drama channel. I didn't really think much of it at first.
You had some follow-up questions, and I responded with "fuck yourself, Parasite." I think.
No, it was fucking Parasite.
Well, it wasn't "go fuck yourself, Parasite."
Why was that your response?
Oh, it was just the mood I was in. I get asked to be interviewed all the time. In this specific case, Parasite is a popular thing to call a reporter.
A few hours later, I get a call from a Washington State number.
He does.
There is Onision.
Does seem like
you don't understand why you're a piece of shit.
You're really enjoying this.
I am, actually. I'm enjoying seeing a scumbag get his ass handed to him.
At that moment, I realized, hey, there's kind of a story here. So I wrote,
hey, there's kind of a story here.
and it spread like wildfire because the story itself is absolutely fascinating.
It's a vast gallery of quirky homemade video clips. The website went online only last year, and already 100 million videos are viewed on YouTube every day.
YouTube in the early days was really a wild west where there really weren't any rules.
I miss this YouTube, man.
It was started in 2005. And by 2007, it's a massive success.
I know it's sooner than you expected, but I think it's time for Fun with Onision.
You make me feel so alive.
Onision, the name, means Oni meaning one and Sion meaning divine community. According to him, I haven't found in what language.
Y'all know who Onision is and what he's done, right?
Yeah, it's actually
you forget? I'm Edwin. I've been on YouTube since around 2006. I think a lot of people like the idea of being their own self-made star and then also becoming fans of people that are relatable.
The Star Wars kid. God damn it, I had to fucking pause there.
Onision had fans because he was an outcast and he had...
Okay. I had to get past that. That was fucking gross. Yeah, Star Wars kid got bullied way too fucking much because that video's fun. That kid's having fun. I don't understand why people fucking bullied him.
Attracted other outcasts.
People were coming to his channel, people were looking at his content, and this idea of an influencer was really born. And it started to blossom into something that people have been addicted to since. By 2009, Onision has managed to get even larger. He's doing collaborations with Shane Dawson.
Hey everyone, you're watching Onision's channel.
Oh my god, Shane!
One of the earliest, most popular YouTubers.
What's cracking, YouTubers?
Shane Dawson basically managed to target an audience of very young people who saw him as a friend.
Yeah.
He was one of the first top 100 YouTubers to be successful on the platform. Greg starts posting videos using Shane Dawson's characters, and then their audiences started to merge.
That really helped them reach a really big...
blatant copying, holy fuck.
...level of stardom.
This week's submission, like every week, we found. It comes to us from Onision.
Everyone was talking about I'm a Banana. Once it got on
Daniel Tosh, you motherfucker!
It really blew up. In 2011, Greg goes to his first VidCon, a YouTube-centric convention. The convention for the Onision channel.
I was gonna go to fucking VidCon.
He has lots of collaborations with YouTubers. He does a live performance of I'm a Banana and does the kiss with Shane Dawson that pretty much manages to put him at the peak of his popularity.
They really put this fucking music before it.
Collaborating with other people helped him become accepted by audiences, you know, across the platform.
He becomes one of the top 100 most subscribed to channels on YouTube.
I feel like we just got 10,000 favorites on that. We love you, Onision.
I remember when favorites were a thing.
I've probably been watching your videos for about 4 to 5 months nonstop.
Emoji.
I can't go a day without watching
Dude.
them. As you can tell by the sound of my nose, I obviously love you.
I think when he joined YouTube in 2006, people were overwhelmingly supportive of him being on the platform. It wasn't until Chris Hansen's YouTube story that the overall dialogue started to change.
Hold up. Hey, hang on. Chris Hansen didn't break this shit. Chris Hansen literally did not break this shit. There have been multiple different YouTubers who have been talking about this over the last, 6, 7 years, all the shit he's done. Chris Hansen may have may have popularized it for the general audience, but the YouTube community knew who the fuck Onision was. They had his number, they had his card. Oh my god. How far are we in? 11 minutes. Here we go. Why is my cursor still on screen?
911, what are you reporting?
Hi, there's a person who's been stalking me online, and they just showed up to my house. He's yelling things at me through the door right now.
I forgot this was 2020.
Do we know his name at all?
It's Chris Hansen.
It was funny.
Doing some YouTube shows, and people kept saying you need to look into Onision, and I didn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on until we started to look into it. We're going to continue this evening on our investigation of Onision.
Jesus, that was the ass into 2019.
He's been accused of being a predator, of seducing, control, and coercion, almost cult-like tactics involving many female victims. Was this about love, lust, or was it about control?
Can I see my icon on this chat?
But definitely lust and control. He lives in a place where none of this stuff is real and everything is some sort of long, convoluted skit.
We've gotten calls of alleged sexual abuse. Not only do you have the charges of the actual activity that's taking place, or if somebody's a victim, you also have the possible charges of using computers and the internet to facilitate these crimes.
Well, the investigation's ongoing. It's a complicated one. It's one of the first ones we've ever seen like this. Very easy for people to become victims through social media, and sometimes not even know it because they're just too young and vulnerable.
And every one of the comments was like, oh my God, Chris Hansen's going after Onision? Wow, things are finally gonna happen. The predator hunter is hunting a predator.
Hansen versus
Oh God, his creepy
became very
porn
apparent that I
fucking...
had touched a nerve, and I believe that the victims deserved a voice.
Oh, we're good. Hey, this is full uncut footage. Hey, hell yeah. Alright, let's see this shit. Finally.
Ew, 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 go away, old man. I saw the mugshot of you. Get off my property, go away, you're disgusting. Kai? Oh, don't say Kai's name, you freaking prick.
People became so invested in YouTubers' lives that they just want to know about their drama as well. There are certain creators that will upload what they think people want to see, and so they'll do it so quickly just to get those views because it's current and new.
Chris Hansen
is using the toolbox that has been provided for him
but
by
admittedly,
YouTube. Drama.
Really quick. I will say, admittedly, when this fucking happened, I was laughing. It was some good shit.
Views are what fuel a channel.
I do think that people get addicted to drama. That's where the drama channels come in.
Why does he have 2 editing timelines up?
I woke up one day with 320,000 subscribers and millions of views. How does someone like the YouTube psycho brat in Washington State continue to manipulate and exploit
All right, we can stop
social
jerking Chris
media?
Hansen off.
Hansen's
Let's get to
running
the
around
point.
calling me a psycho brat. That's not even a word as far as I know.
Tens of thousands of people started talking about it.
You have to be controversial and you have to be over the top. Drama's exhilarating. People love to watch a bad guy.
If you guys ever see me in public, don't approach me. Don't talk to me, don't ask for a hug, don't ask for a selfie.
Ooh, he's telling his subscribers off. He's so f***ing badass.
You guys.
Said I was a big bad monster. Where's my apology?
I realized that telling a story through Onision's point of view was not the right way to do this.
Chris Hansen, there's no apology.
How does that make the butter?
I really didn't want to be quoted on this because...
Well, I think if we wanted to like move forward with doing something, I would need to quote you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we can move forward with being on the record.
Is there anything?
Also, Onision's dad. Oh shit! All right.
He's hurt these people, and that's just not right. We've tried to keep our distance because of this kid being so toxic, and we just keep praying for this kid and hoping for the best for him.
I want my father to not be alive. It's just a personal opinion. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just saying, in an ideal world, my dad would be dead. Okay?
Here we go. Go ahead. Got it. Speed.
Marker.
To know that this little boy that was so sweet, innocent, and just a great kid would be at this point in his life someone who doesn't care who he hurts. And
to be fair, it's on his billionth channel, so
yeah, it's a reality that I wouldn't wish on any parent. We named him Gregory James. He was an easy-go-lucky kid. He was a bit stubborn as a toddler. He wanted what he wanted.
Hey, Pumpkin.
As a little
Also,
boy, all the kids loved to play with him at church, and we'd have big social gatherings and play
I guess these LARP
football
pouches just work
game.
for everything.
He was
All right, hang on.
Everybody's favorite person to be around.
I never got guidance from a secure father figure. Men
17
came in
minutes
and out
in.
of my life repeatedly. My mom dated a lot of people, married 3 times, I think.
I will be the first to admit that I really was not very present and engaged.
God, I'm a
worked way too
fucking
many
ball
hours.
cap. Jesus.
And I ended up losing my family. It's one of my greatest regrets in life.
I mean, I'm not too strange, I'm not too crazy. You call me crazy and maybe I'll go crazy.
I watched his videos for years, and his ability to look at things, I mean, all really creative people can take the ordinary and the mundane and just make it special and magical. You know, kind of the mad genius.
Jesus Christ.
Greg was 4.5 when I first met him in 1990. He was the cutest little boy.
Yeah, after the divorce, their personalities all changed. These were happy-go-lucky, just delightful kids, and they all became very uncertain and insecure and emotional.
Divorce
I
can do that to
was
kids.
with my dad at age 15 for about 6 months because I got kicked out of my mom's house.
It seemed like everything was working out just fine.
Thing ever.
Jesus Christ.
And then he started getting just increasingly belligerent, not listening to us. It continued to escalate from there.
Greg is an internet kid almost immediately. Before YouTube, he is spending a lot of time creating these daily blog posts and creating content. He's creating forums and websites in a way that a lot of people aren't doing in his middle school and teenage years.
You fools, you should have never challenged me. You'll not get past the garage.
He realized that he could have a certain amount of power over people online.
He thought he knew everything about everything.
I swear to God, if you are a meat eater, don't open your stupid, stank-ass mouth. I don't feel bad because when it comes to the principle, I know I'm right.
Greg was very judgmental and opinionated.
That is notable. He's really fucking judgy for some reason. 2001. Shoe buddy.
I did once go to juvenile hall as a 15-year-old. I beat up my father for choking me.
We planned a trip to go down to Tennessee. And this had been something that Greg knew that we were going to do. And then last minute, he says he doesn't want to go.
I wanted to spend time with my girlfriend during that weekend.
And we said, Greg, she's going to be there when we get back. And he was all sullen in the back of the car.
And I'm angry because I don't get to see my girlfriend like I planned.
He started calling Debbie, my wife, names.
Randy pulled off of the highway to a gas station.
He decides to attack me after I call his wife a fucking bitch. He's choking me, and I say,
that's
stop
a
choking me,
dramatization.
except it sounds really muffled because I'm being choked.
Well, that is just simply not what happened. I probably felt like choking him. I turned around in exasperation and was shaking him and trying to take off the headphones and saying, Greg, what is wrong with you? Just listen. And then he kicked me
So I took it upon myself to beat the shit out of him. I just started stomping him, and I was kicking him mostly in the chest and face. You know, it was very successful.
That makes him look like a good guy.
It was extremely traumatic. The police showed up and took him to jail.
When he was in front of the judge, that's when he came up with the accusation that Randy had tried to choke him.
I'd rather see that.
And it's like, what is he talking about?
The court sentenced him to 2 years probation and mandatory counseling. They don't do that if there wasn't a real problem, an underlying problem.
Yeah.
That wasn't cool.
We agreed to give custody back over. It was hard. We did not talk for several years after that. We didn't talk again until he and Sky got married.
Okay, yeah, Sky, that's his first wife.
This is my wife. Her name is Sky. I like her because she is my wife.
Greg and Sky both grew up in the same town and went to the same high school. They were both fairly socially introverted and managed to find each other. They both liked computers, and they both made videos together on Mr. Odd. Mr. Odd is the first website where we get to see the character of Onision done in videos.
A lot of the things I do on my website don't really actually identify exactly who I am. They just say a little bit of what I can do.
He creates this series called Odd Dolls,
I can hover on my ass.
where him and Sky create these weird, basically like Barbie dolls talking to each other.
Oh my god, those chicks are so stupid.
This looks like the fucking. Hey, hang on here. Hang on. That looks like the game dude. If I think Claude did a stream on that. The game dude where when he got broken up with by a girl who was like, I don't know, but he was playing like dinosaur toys and shit to explain how he felt about it. It was fucking weird.
Let me stand up straight for you. Let me represent. Let me pretend I respect you, but first let me vent.
When Greg turns 19, he joins the Air Force before joining the military police.
I joined a long time ago, 2005, because I believed in my country. I wanted to defend the most honorable nation in the world, I thought at the time.
Over the next 3 years, Greg continues to make YouTube content while also being in the military.
Is this the house of the enemy? Screw it. Let's raid it anyway. It was in South Korea when I discovered who I truly am. I am a conscientious objector. I would carry a M4 around and ask myself whether or not I was able to pull the trigger if an incident occurred. And thus, I applied to be honorably discharged.
Yes.
Greg quits the military in 2008, and of July of that year, he posts his I'm So Gamer music video.
Play me online. My true friends are there.
This was his first really successful attempt to create content on YouTube. He gets featured on YouTube's front page. He posts daily. He is dedicated to YouTube. At this point, he's not making any money, so Sky was the main breadwinner. But their relationship is seemingly very dysfunctional.
Magic marriage agreement is that we won't lie to each other. The other agreement is that we will stay skinny. And I don't want to offend any fat people needlessly.
Oh my God.
But for us, it's really hard to maintain attraction for each other when we know that that person is intentionally, consciously letting themselves go.
You see a guy who's posting controversial opinions that people would not necessarily agree or be able to
I wouldn't blame
connect
you,
with.
Snake.
But because it was different and
You're
it was
about a
edgy,
half hour in already.
that wasn't really represented anywhere else. A lot of people liked
Give
it.
him as much.
He was free to just say whatever the hell he wanted. This was his outlet.
Hey guys, welcome to Onision Speaks.
You know, once upon a time, I was pretty darn suicidal. I want you to look at it this way. As far as the rest of your life goes, you have amazing
Why is he
amounts
so
of
oily?
options.
When it comes to Onision Speaks, I think it was closer to being a preacher. I think he saw his channel as a pew and his audience as, constituents.
You do have to
Accepting what you see in the mirror, liking your face is going to make you feel better, act better, and generally live better. Not liking what you see in the mirror is going to make you feel sorry for yourself, feel negative, and maybe...
What separates YouTube from traditional mainstream media is that viewers can feel some sort of connection, especially when they're younger.
I think Onision created videos that were targeted at young women who didn't necessarily have a sense of
If that was him, I would shower
But
every
here's
day.
what it comes down to. You are beautiful, you are smart, and you have your whole life ahead of you.
He was very much, in his heyday, a teen heartthrob.
He's using
He
a
was
lot
seen
of
as
brightness
an
there.
attractive young guy with a message. He could speak to these girls, and he quickly developed a following and a romantic attraction from this demographic.
Really quick.
They wanted to.
I will. I'll pull it in a second here. But he's overblowing himself. I mean, I am too right now, but that's only because I have one ring light and I can't really balance it right now because I have one, I don't have two. I have to keep a green screen behind me. Oh yeah, Edwin's of us. But yeah, like his exposure is pumped up, and you can tell when, like in some of these videos, and if you check out his videos nowadays, he uses like some types of lower quality on the video because the fuzziness helps him. Again, when I move, I'm gonna have two ring lights. I can turn this one down so it's not blinding the fuck out of me, and I can have the green screen. It'll be fine. But yeah, anywho.
Talk to him. They wanted to be a part of this movement. It was really something.
2010. Oh, what a year. I was playing Black Ops 1 the entire time after it came out. Ah, Canada. Ah, Canada looks like a normal place. Alright. Dope. Banana. Oh, Jesus.
While Greg is married to Sky, Shiloh messages Greg. From there, they start to talk on Skype quite a lot.
When me and him first started talking back and forth, he was in Seattle, Washington, and I was in Toronto. We were on opposite sides of the country at this time. So how I saw it, I thought we were just friends. I mean, we were...
But by the way, one thing really quick. Ladies, hear me out. If a man ever says to you, man, I have a wife, but I love you, I'm in love with you, don't fucking go with them. Don't. Anywho.
Talking all the time. We were talking all day.
It's normal, but it's pretty sketchy.
All week.
I'd like to go to Toronto eventually.
There was no days in between that I didn't get a response back from him. What are you doing today? I want to see you. I miss you. I could talk about girl stuff with him.
Don't do it.
He was always asking for pictures just of me. Every time we were video calling, his wife was kind of just in the background. I never ever spoke to her.
Another thing also, I'll add to that. If he's willing to cheat on that chick with you, he's willing to cheat on you with another chick. All right.
He told me that they didn't really talk much and
system.
that they spent a lot of time in different rooms. He kind of made her seem like she didn't understand him and that it just wasn't very good between them anymore.
It wasn't a happy marriage. What I had was conflicted. It was sad. It was draining. For that reason, and a lot of more specific reasons, I filed for divorce.
What's with the audio? Jesus.
Our relationship changed pretty quick for me. One night he just called me on video and he held up divorce
papers. What's with the white mask thing?
And said, I'm divorcing my wife. I love you. This was still just an online relationship.
What?
He told.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. When people do that, if anyone takes any advice from me ever, which normally I would say probably not a great idea, just internalize that if you hear this somehow. I'm just saying, because I know people that, there's a couple girls I know who have, like, they have been the proverbial side piece, and they're like, oh, I love him, I'm gonna marry him. And then about a year or two later, find out that he did the same thing that he did with her to another guy, and it just becomes a clusterfuck. And every time I'm like, yeah, because he's gonna do that shit. He's the fucking scumbag. That is so beyond the part of this. But that's not the point of what I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is people like that are assholes. Don't fuck with them. But this is not that. I don't know. I just want to say that.
Told me he loved me without even meeting me.
Also, that's a red flag. That is
if I had been able to see the signs, I could have been saved.
I don't
A
remember this
16-year-old
video.
girl posted on Onision.net asking me if it is okay for her to be attracted to men as old as 24, probably older. I'm 24. That's gross. My opinion is that it is okay to fantasize about most anything, so long as you are not hurting anyone.
Onision disables his likes all the time, which is weird because one more pause. Something other YouTubers won't tell you, and I will tell you here. Dislikes and likes still count as engagement. So if like you hit like or you hit dislike, you're still giving that video promotion in a way. Because in the algorithm, it doesn't really matter likes or dislikes. It matters that someone is clicking a button. All I'm gonna say. Why I don't click dislike on many videos. When I found that out, I was like, holy fuck. Hey, views are still views. The person who told me that, I was like, holy shit.
I had my own computer, my own room upstairs. I spent a lot of time in it. And during our friendship, I did talk about sex, but I wasn't really having sex at the time. So the sexual conversations me and him were having were never about sex, but about my curiosities towards sex.
Should never be messaging anyone under the age of 18. Don't do that.
We decided that we're going to go ahead and finalize the divorce.
I was 17 by the time he said that he loved me and he was getting a divorce.
Is it usually dirty?
It shocked me, but it was more like a fairy tale that he would do so much and go to such great lengths for just me. But I went with it because I believed him.
Yeah, I don't believe
Hey everyone, it's Shiloh. I just wanted to wish you a happy Valentine's Day or anti-Valentine's Day, whatever you decide to celebrate.
My mom found out
Not gonna lie, Shiloh
a
is pretty
while
cute.
after she knew that
He
I
is pretty
contacted a YouTuber and that I was communicating back and forth with him. I remember when she found out
About
was
5
when
minutes, I'm gonna
he
take a
sent
bathroom
me
break.
a video camera.
Smells like this.
I was doing little skits myself on YouTube, and I remember my mom saying, "Are you really sure? Like, you know, this friendship, like, is this normal?" And I just kept saying,
super
"Yeah, of
fucking
course
young.
it's normal." At a certain point, he had asked to fly
I
me
think
out
she's
and do
27 now or
videos with me, and my mom said no. There was no way.
If somebody cannot
Yeah.
be in a relationship with you without sex being involved, then I don't think it's like a real relationship
I
in the
think she
sense
was
that I don't
17.
think that they necessarily really care about what's number one.
He didn't want me talking to my mom if she did certain things when we were having arguments. He said, "That's so wrong, Shiloh. Nobody should ever do that to you. Somebody who loves you would never do that to you." It's sneaky
Digital
and
web
natural
camera.
and manipulative, and
Come
by the
on.
time you're totally under his control.
I think he was about 24. Yeah, 24, because now he's 34. Yeah, yes. Someone chat brought up.
It's almost too late. And then it quickly kind of moved to the sexual aspect of it and my age and the fact that, well, you're not 18 yet. I could get in trouble.
See, that's a word you should never have to say out loud. fucking moron.
I was at a hotel getting ready for another tour. My mom had some things to do back in Canada, and I was supposed to be in Pennsylvania by myself for another week. And so we were trying to figure out how to meet.
I'd say a 3-year gap is like, on average, like the most I'd go for young.
Once he had confirmation
you know what I mean?
that we could have sex, he started planning his way to the hotel. He was in Seattle, Washington, and I was in Pennsylvania. And his original plan was to drive to me.
Hey guys, Onision here. Yeah, I just hit a deer back there. That kind of sucks.
If I crashed my car on the way to somebody, all right, trip's over.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be a story to fucking remember for the rest of my life.
But no, he got on a plane.
Admittedly, I don't like the nose
He
ring
came to
personally.
me anyways. I didn't even get the door closed before he was kissing me and taking my clothes off. I was flattered, and it was moving really quickly, and then we were on the bed.
Guys pressure girls. I mean, as far as I know, that's just what we naturally do. To have sex.
I remember he was looking
Don't rope me into this fucker.
dead in my eyes, and he was on top of me and said that I can't wait to get you pregnant. This is what people who are in love do, right? I thought it was normal. It was
I'm
also
not a fan of
very
the septum
fast.
stuff.
I just didn't want to
Nose
make him
rings
upset.
are okay.
Because
septum,
I mean,
not
this
a big
person
fan.
likes me.
Hey guys, as I'm sure you know, because I'm incredibly famous, and I wanted you to meet my girlfriend, so...
I'm Onision, and I like to wear makeup and skinny jeans.
Greg moved to Toronto with me, and I was always at the apartment that Greg got for us.
There she is! Say hi! Alright, so that's enough of her. Question of the day.
I just remember turning the camera thing to me and being so excited that he wanted to show the world me.
Well, one thing I'll say about that, Lala, is, like, I'll go through my description of this. At that age, you know, if someone's that attracted to you in that moment, you feel like, oh, hey, what's the word I'm looking for? Or it's like, in that moment, you feel kind of like, oh shit, alright, this person's attracted to me. But, yeah, looking back, it's gross as fuck.
I just want to let you guys know that my lawyer 100% approves of my relationship choices. And on top of that, I have not done anything illegal. And it's Shiloh's 18th birthday, so wish her happy birthday.
Hey guys, this is in regards to people telling me, oh, there's lots of perks coming from being Onision's girlfriend, isn't there?
Of course a lawyer would say it. He's going to make a fuck ton of cash if you go in court. No shit.
Me and Greg figured this out by ourselves. I was famous before he was. So,
My girlfriend's a pop star.
I mean, that was kind of the end of my career right there. I stopped touring, I stopped writing, I stopped going to the studio, I stopped doing everything.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
I'm gonna have to go take a bathroom break soon because... Oh, okay. Tell you what. This will be the time I take a bathroom break. Guys, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute or so. I'm gonna start an ad thing to go piss and get a bottle of water because I'm fucking thirsty. This bottle of water, bone dry. Throw it in the trash bag, actually. So I'm gonna get a drink. Everybody come back in about a minute. I think we're about halfway. We're halfway through. Over half. All right. So, folks, I'll be right back. Just gonna run a little ad break, and should be back in about a minute. 1 minute. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm back. Ah. I clicked. Yeah, I clicked it. I don't know. Twitch is weird. I washed my own hands. Got a bottle of water. All right. No, it's saying, well, you're a subscriber. You don't get those. All right. We're gonna go in a second here. I'll put up a poll really quick because let's see, poll management. I'm gonna put up a poll. Will this series be any good? Yes. No. Penis. There we go. Let me just put this up for about 5 minutes. Oh. Well, Twitch doesn't let me type in the word penis, so penis. And okay. Well, hang on. I know how to word past word filters. Thank you, Twitch. Okay. Never mind. No penis. There we go. Couldn't do penis. Alright. I do know about Fell from the Sky. I forgot the other one. Alright. We're gonna start it up again. I remember this fucking video, so that's why I was like, I should use the bathroom first.
Strange.
Pingus.
This case has taken on a life of its own and is so multi-dimensional.
Pin 15, didn't even think
because he was so massively popular.
Well, I see my video on here. Hang on.
Theme in such a disturbing way.
Listen, why don't I take you home and get you cleaned up?
And it continues to evolve almost on a minute-by-minute basis.
Journalist is a...
I started digging around, and in fact, we found that the YouTube space is vastly unregulated. If you were a bad guy who wanted to exploit people who were following you, it could be done without anybody really coming after you. The allegations of grooming, inappropriate sexual behavior...
Hold up. So, that is Vincent Nicotra, who, if you don't know who Vincent Nicotra is, good on you. Second off, yeah, Vincent was Chris's old, like, manager for YouTube, I guess. And that dude was fucking insane. You got your fucking face blurred, Vince. Eat shit. Oh, fuck, hang on, I skipped forward. You know, fuck you, Vince. Oh, I wish my green screen was higher. Or what I captured was higher.
Listeners are numerous. Is he
striked like a whole bunch of people.
Oh, absolutely.
It's one of the most bizarre and dumb things I think
Well,
I've ever seen in my life. Is
Brexia,
watch a
too,
60-year-old man obsess over someone online who did nothing wrong.
The age group most attracted to Onision was mid to late teens.
Ooh. Hey, thank you for following, Darty.
Young women, girls would get drawn into his message, would become followers.
Yeah, fuck Vince.
These stories started to surface. Very compelling, believable, verifiable stories about predatory behavior on the part of Onision.
Talking makes you thirsty.
It was a real wake-up call and an alarming introduction
but by the way,
to the YouTube
hang
community.
on. Really quick, since we have more people in here, I'm sorry.
A bad person.
The fucking the sound alert thing is busted. I gotta fix it. I will play the crab rave noise. We'll play the crab rave at the end. That'll be the outro. Also, Jay Aubrey. Dope.
What you're about to watch is, in fact, a rape enablist.
This is basically the R. Kelly of YouTube. That's what you should be getting out of this.
Accusations! Accusations! Damn it! Why won't my accusations work?
Well, you probably need actual victims and evidence, maybe.
Somebody sent me the video.
Shitty fake porn.
Onision versus HANSEN or whatever he called it. And of course he takes the cheapest shot he can. I had exposed his predatory behavior, and that's why he was hitting me back. But he finally faced someone who'd been around a long time.
I'm Chris Hansen. Consider the sheer logistics of just getting to the location. Currently under.
I've been a journalist reporter for more than 40 years. I work on television, crime, investigative stories. Hey everyone, Chris Hansen here on Have a Seat with Chris Hansen.
Hi everyone, Chris Hansen.
The YouTube channel started as a bit of an experiment. A lot
Who was
of
the other
people
one that was blurred?
in this business have started YouTube channels, and I thought it might be interesting to do. I cannot think of many other stories involved with the YouTube community that have gotten this much attention.
People were fucking blurred there. Jesus.
This much energy than the Onision story.
Chris Hansen is to predators what the Antichrist is to everyone else.
Fuck yes, critical.
He has a ton of industry
Oh no! No, it's social repose.
Under his belt of catching pedophiles and just general
of all
sexual
people.
predators. And now he's going after Onision.
So hopefully Chris Hansen will be able to shed light on this, and hopefully
Is my video gonna be in here?
to Onision's regime.
Everyone involved is making money off of this. It's the modern influencer version of TMZ.
Look, here's the thing. I will say this. I was never contacted at all for any use of my videos, so if it does happen, your boy's gonna hit up Discovery and say, hey, don't strike me, please. Just saying.
I had reached out a couple different times to get his side of the story. Initially, he demanded $350,000, and he put all kinds of other restrictions and demands in place, and it was obviously something I couldn't agree to.
Hey guys, so if you ever wondered what happened with Onision and Chris Hansen, the answer is I emailed him to do a charity interview, and he agreed to do it, but then he said he wanted to be pre-recorded, and I said no, I want it to be live, and I said if he was going to pre-record it, I would stream it live.
I talked to some of the victim survivors. They asked me not to do it because he will make a mockery of it. And in that format, I don't have control over it.
I tried to deliver. I tried to entertain you with the Chris Hansen interview, but he ran away like a scared little pup.
And it became pretty clear that I needed to do an interview with him face-to-face in order to have it be productive in any way.
Oh my God.
So I ended up saying no.
Hang on. Look at the name of the channel this is on. Ben Shapiro XXX Gaming. Ben Shapiro XXX Gaming. Holy shit. I love this. This is fucking YouTube at its finest.
I could do it that way.
Hansen doesn't want to talk to anybody on the other side. That's
Ben
not a
Shapiro
journalist.
XXX Gaming.
I agreed to his.
I'm gonna go drop a sub to that
"Nah,
channel
I'm not gonna do
after.
it."
Fuck yeah.
Because of the Predator series and because it ignited passions, I had no idea that this
Ben Shapiro XXX
investigation
Gaming
would result in me
That was his
being
shit.
personally attacked.
You seem to be this person who likes to pretend that
He doesn't
you're
understand what wet ass
against
pussy is, but he
older
knows how to
men
play Halo.
taking advantage of younger women. Yet, according to the news, you are an older man taking advantage of a younger woman.
I gotta go
Of
fucking
course,
follow that dude
Onision
now.
is going to make all kinds of allegations. He always
Actually,
does. He'll accuse people of all kinds of
this
things.
out.
And he just doesn't care.
I remember this video. Seen it a couple times.
People have decided to reach out to my biological father and ask him whether or not what I've said about him is true.
By the way.
So, apparently...
One second. His fucking profile photo is Ben Shapiro as the Joker. 391, brother. 391. God damn autofocus. There we go. Okay. I had to drop the sub.
He said that I lied.
He keeps this story alive and he calls you a pedophile.
Well, I don't know what he says about me. I haven't read anything, and I haven't watched any of his videos on it.
My biological father was violated as a child, and he grew up to violate other people.
After the allegations were made, my ex-wife, she had petitioned the court to restrict visitation. I also willingly went through a psychiatric exam because it just wasn't true.
They concluded that that person was violated by my father.
I knew it wasn't true. She didn't have any behavioral changes at all. There was none of that kind of
snake wife
behavior of distancing and not wanting to have that type of closeness.
Snake, what are you doing?
We had to pay for a psychiatric evaluation to prove the negative. And going through court to clear our name. I was never ever charged with anything. There was never ever a hearing. There was never ever an investigation.
That's the truth about my father, and it's not something that I'm happy about, obviously.
Crocodile tears.
I think that Greg has created this false narrative, this false sense of who he is. He has in his mind blurred reality.
I wanted to know what you do.
Shut up! Shut up!
What's going to happen, and where's this going to end?
I still don't like that.
What's the final chapter in this storyline?
Shut up!
This is not going to end well. There's just no way it does.
Cut for commercial, even though there's no commercials.
All right, let's do this.
I don't agree with that. Cringe.
What is up? You are live.
I really need you guys to stop hating on me, Rod.
Oh my god, is that Onision?
Shut up.
She looks like Velma Dinkley there. Just saying.
Hello, I'm Tip Tittle.
And I'm Emo Charlie.
Here is Mustard. Had enough, have you? Oh my.
When we first started doing videos together, they were all scripted by him, all directed by him. We would film a lot of the day, and at nighttime he would edit them, and I would sleep.
Avatars can be cringy.
What do you want to do about it?
What do you mean? Well,
I don't have money to raise a baby.
He would have costumes and characters involved in the shooting that he put a lot of work into it. He was always making controversial content, but it definitely started to get more eerie.
I'm having fun!
He would kill me in a lot of his videos. He would shoot me.
30.
Hi, I'm Shiloh.
30, no.
I'm beautiful.
A lot of the times I would play a dumb female character that didn't know anything about anything, being degraded in some sort of way for comedy.
She is out. She's gonna be so pissed.
I was an entertainer, and so it was kind of normal to me. And I guess it probably was the only creative outlet that I had, so
I can't remember if I did that in my original video.
Look, I'm gonna squish your face. Squish your face. Squish your face. Squish your face.
You always know how to make me smile.
So, okay. How far do we have left in this video? Okay, we still got a little bit.
Open your mouth.
No, Greg, I don't want any.
Open your mouth.
I don't want any, Greg. Ow! Ow, that would
a lot of people can take him on.
Throughout all of this, Greg is blowing up. The Onision channel is still incredibly successful.
I wish I could
see
get
this
back
and I'm like, I don't know, what's Onision doing?
There's no comedic value to that.
It's a fucking job. It's how he makes his money. It's like a twisted after-school special.
He had such a huge influx when I came around, because of my career and my status, that I think he really used me to get a bigger channel and to get more people watching. It was
I would agree.
Always,
someone brought that up in the
I need
chat
you to
earlier.
help me. What else are you doing to pay the rent?
Yeah,
I think he
well,
was making
said.
at least 30 grand a month when I was doing videos with him. I never
God, I
saw
wish I was
any
making
of
50
that.
grand a month.
Shiloh lifts me up. Thank you, little monkey. I lift up Shiloh.
Trying to say that I'm fat?
I complain about her need for cupcakes. I don't take an hour out of my day to get a cupcake.
He would put pressure on me
Jeez,
about my
what a
weight a
prick.
lot.
I like
It
cupcakes.
was almost like he
Who doesn't?
wanted me to be perfect all the time. He wanted me to be a living doll for him.
Tell me they
It was
pull up
my
the
way or
sex
the
doll.
highway. If you weren't like me, then
Tell me they pull up the sex
you're a
doll,
piece
yeah.
of shit. You're essentially his thing, his property, his slave.
True love is wanting to always be there
Snake,
for the person you say you are truly in love with.
Snake, I'll pull up
Me,
the sex
phone
doll
that
thing
I
in a
had,
bit.
all of the numbers
That's how it went in the
were
stream.
monitored by him.
Actually, I'm on Twitch. What am I fucking
Whatever
saying?
social media I had, he had the power.
Okay, I can't show it on Twitch, but I have had streams where I've shown Greg's. I could probably find a normal video of it, but I can't show you like the doll's titties. I show that on YouTube. YouTube don't give
passwords too. Everything I had was under his control. He even convinced me that me and my mom's relationship was sexual because I talked to her every day. He would make me feel very weird about talking to them. So slowly but surely, me and my mom and my dad stopped talking. He convinced me that wearing makeup was like something that sluts do. He made sure I had no way to contact the outside world. I wasn't allowed to leave the house. I didn't have any freedom.
How do you...
You know this video is never going to be online, right?
How do you jump to...
How much I abuse you. It's ridiculous that you think you'll be successful. How many times do I have to tell you everything that you want to put online goes through me first?
Now, I've covered this video. They show the video.
I don't get why you're upset.
What the fuck?
I tried to leave a couple of times, but every single time I did try to get out, he would find a way to stop me.
Oh,
He convinced me I was crazy. And so I just went back. I never thought of
I don't get the
going to the police or anything.
family
because
sexual thing.
I
don't
thought
get
what
that.
was happening was normal and that I was just being crazy.
We're supposed to watch this part in 3.
That was a really desperate moment. I really wanted out. I really wanted out.
Shiloh?
I've covered this video.
Like a rainbow.
Shiloh, can you look at me?
I remember everything going really dizzy.
Now,
and
with experience over time, I should have talked about this in the video I made, and I'm going to cover this a little bit. If you look how her hand's shaking, I do think that some, like, because people in the comments were, like, speculating what was a fake or was real. That jittering is common with, like, people who have had a traumatic experience and something like that, kind of, it gets in the body, kind of, basically. So, if I was to redo the video I did about Onision and Shiloh, which, God, was May of 2019? Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I made that video, and I didn't put that in there, but if I was to go back and make that video again, I would have definitely pointed this out. I didn't even fucking think about it at the time, but...
I couldn't breathe. I was just hyperventilating.
Why are you shaking your hand?
Yeah, see?
I didn't know where I was. My memory went blank.
Hey, calm down. You're in my house, okay?
Why?
I've been told now that it was a trauma-related seizure.
Please don't hurt me.
Okay.
Please don't hurt me.
He exploited the whole situation instead of getting me help.
I don't see what doctors are going to do to help Shiloh, and she herself says that she doesn't want to go to a doctor.
I never ended up going to a hospital, and apparently it's because in the moment I said I didn't want help. I don't ever remember him asking me for it or even asking me if I was okay. The video just went online.
Hi.
I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, like I wasn't even a person.
Oh, he's gonna go nuts soon. He probably already has. I think I'm blocked by him.
That's definitely really disturbing.
You know, that posting Twitter in 2 days. Has he uploaded it all on fucking YouTube? Somebody tell me, please. Of course.
One day,
Give
in
him
the middle
time.
of sex,
Give him time.
he told me that I looked like an Indian warrior.
What?
And then drugged me into the bathroom and shaved my head.
She actually
and then
looks
continued to
fucking
have sex with me. I can see at a certain moment where I look over to him and I'm just kind of not there.
You're right,
all I can
Fox.
see is my eyes looking off. And I don't
Give
think
it
I was
time.
very present in that moment. He took all my dignity that day.
I did not
I had
see
no
this video,
confidence. I had no career. I had no way to make money. I had no friends. And so it seemed like my only way out is that if I died, that it would stop.
I don't
think
get blood
it
art.
was almost like
still.
he had designed this entire YouTube social media presence to target, lure, groom the most vulnerable girls out there. He did it with Shiloh. He did it with so many others.
I felt like he got me and he understood my problems.
It's all about a false connection and feeling like you really know this person.
I just kind of fell down the rabbit hole.
He's probably gonna
after
try to
that.
sue Discovery.
I watched Greg break that person just like he broke me. The whole internet did.
There have been a number of perpetrators who are couples.
I know Greg and Kai have groomed other people.
Are they predators?
Undoubtedly, yes, they are.
He needs to be taken off of YouTube.
There is a
I
big
think
path
Sky
of victims.
might.
He needs to be put in jail.
Really? Really, dude? Come on, why would you wear that shit? Alright. So, if I had to give that a review, a lot of that shit was already known. It's clearly not packaged for someone like me, who already kind of knows all of this. I know to scale a lot of things. For the average person, I would say it's okay. It's a nice starting point, but I feel like it's got problems, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. One second, folks. I don't know. I just don't think this was... For a first episode, I would have probably scaled it a little differently. And... Okay. I'm trying to word my criticism in a way that makes sense. We just sat down and watched this whole thing. And... It's like, I knew where all the beats were going to end up going. But it's like, they should have kind of meshed things a little better, you know? So I'll put another thing from the chat while I pull up, so I brought up the sex doll. So I'll ask, new poll. Did you like the episode? Yes, no, and Jesus wept. How about that? Put a 5-minute poll out there. Figure out that. Oh yeah, Sarah opted out of this, didn't she? Oh, I don't want to play the rest of this. I want to pull up really quick here. Okay. We'll just drag this over here. I was listening to music earlier. Let's see. So, oh, okay. Oof. Trying to. Was it Julia? What was the name of a doll? God damn it. What was the name of a fucking doll? Onision doll? God damn it. It's why I knew about it. Tell you what, we're gonna pull this video up from a creator, and we're just gonna skim through and see if maybe. Fuck it. Tell you what, we'll go on this channel really quick. He uploaded a 24-minute video, and I'm gonna be honest here. I don't want to watch it, but we're gonna go. Come on. Did he delete? He deleted the sex doll videos. All right, we're gonna. I'm gonna do a tab search. I'm gonna type in Onision sex doll. That's gonna put me on a goddamn watch list. I just fucking know it. That's not what I was looking for at all. That's just porn. Safe search moderate. You know what? Okay. This is the doll. I should have saved some of those old videos. Here we go. This is yeah, this it was just porn. Yes, this is Onision's sex doll, Julia. It was a big part of his videos for a little bit. And I don't get it. I don't understand the fascination with sex dolls, personally. Poor doll. Anywho, he could have, and that's a sad thing. He could have. I don't really have anything else for a stream tonight. We're gonna probably do this every week because they're doing more episodes. I might even stream some of the other shows that are on Discovery Plus, because from what I know, Discovery doesn't really seem to care if people stream stuff. But I think what we'll do is probably maybe like the A&E stuff, like Hoarders and all that, and like 90 Day Fiancé. I know people really like that stuff, so I might watch some of those together soon. We might do that. Really quick, I want to see what the poll said. 3 people liked the episode, 1 person didn't, and 2 people voted for Jesus Wept. Yeah, I feel it. Folks, I'm also really quick because I got some people here and I may as well say it. Patreon has an early version of the next video I'm making, and then when the thing's finally finished. Oh, I'm sorry, Fibro. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, Templar. For patrons, really quick, the new video's up early. It's not fully finished at all. I still have some things I need to go through and fix, but and I might like archive this on YouTube if I might do it like an unlisted thing and put it there. There's a free trial. Yeah, it's 7 days. The episode was fine. I feel like there's a lot of pacing issues, and I don't think they should have made the episode like a full hour long. But it is like a decent start. I think some of the production value is pretty good, but it also, like, the reenaction stuff, it's not great. I'm critical of, like, recreations of all that shit, so it's like, I wonder how they're going to do certain parts of it, because some people opted out from being in the documentary. I believe Sarah was one of them. And that's going to be a little trickier, because a big part of this story is Sarah. They had Regina in there. I don't know. I think it's tricky. I think it's tricky doing something like this with a YouTube creator. It's never really been done before, because most of it... YouTube's a pretty insular community. Like, you see a lot of, like, YouTubers making videos about other YouTubers, but you don't really see, like, news outlets or Discovery or something like that doing it. So it is new. It's unprecedented. I don't know. I want to see how they're going to do it. I'm going to stick through with it to the end, because I'm curious. I'm not, like, too excited. But it's I mean, I do have criticisms of Chris Hansen. I think everyone does at this point, because the way he ran things with YouTube, he's undeniably messy. But who knows? Maybe this could be, the start of something interesting. For all I know, this could just be a nothing burger. It could just be... tell you what, I will stream, I'm going to do a Wednesday stream. Billy, Ella, and Sarah weren't talking. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Again, this is the first episode, and some of the things that happened in it, I wasn't expecting. Like, Stephen Asarge is apparently a creator. I think they'll talk about the stories, but I don't think they will use the names, because they did show a Sarah tweet, like, at the ass end, and her face was blurred, and her profile was blurred, but it was her tweet. And you could even kind of tell with the blur, it's like, that's Sarah's profile picture if you've followed her on Twitter. So I don't know. I'm interested. I want to see where it goes, but that's kind of a... It's a toss-up. A lot of things could happen. I'm excited. With that, folks, I'm gonna leave a VOD up here as well, because I'm gonna download it from Twitch instead, because I haven't been recording on my end. But I don't know. I hope it's decent. I hope that by the end of it, I can look back and say, okay, that was a good documentary of everything that happened. The first episode, it's a little like... There's a lot to juggle. So I don't even know how many fucking episodes it is. Let me look here. Hang on. I'm banging it. Is there like a... There's no listing of how many episodes it's gonna have. Okay. I don't know. I'm interested. It could be great. Tomorrow, no stream. I'm gonna stream something on Wednesday, whether it be a video game or... I mean, if we go to this... here. I mean, there is loads of shows. So if you guys have suggestions, only 3 episodes? That would be weird if it's only 3 episodes. I mean, some people talked about Dr. Pimple Popper before. I don't like that idea. But, like, there's some other ones on here where it's like, oh, that could be funny to go through and kind of commentate on. Ghost Adventures is funny as shit. There's 24 seasons. Oh my god. Yeah, well, all the TLC shit. Hang on. That show is gross. I don't like that idea. I don't want to see people pimple pop fucking... Ugh. Yeah, no. I don't know if Kid Nation's on here, but if it is, I will stream Kid Nation. Trying to find a good one. Where it's like... I don't know. Well, what's that one series? Yeah, I don't know how I fit all that into 3 episodes, so I don't think they're doing 3 episodes. I hope they're not doing 3 episodes. Christ, what is the name of that one TLC show? I might do Kitchen Nightmares as well, but that's on a different thing. No. Trending. I hate how this website is designed, by the way. This website is awful. We can do 90 Day Fiancé, all that kind of shit. It just depends. But right now, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm starving. I want to get something to eat. The VOD will stay up as long as Twitch allows it, pretty much. I'm going to archive it. I don't know if I can put it on YouTube, but I'm going to try. So, with that, everyone, have a good night. Take it easy. I will see you Wednesday if you want to watch stream. I should have the final version of that video up for patrons tomorrow. But here's hoping the series is good. I'm interested. I'm nervous, but I'm interested. Anyways, good night. Take it easy. I will see you next time.